You laying in your bed listening to Troy bang his girl. That's a huge story that you failed to let us know about.
I don't want to hog the mic all the time. This is your show.
Oh, really? How many shows do you have?
Yeah, but he couldn't wait for us to, be in our cars on our way home to bring up that Cleveland story.
Yeah, I might have heard a little bit of that.
I heard sounds coming from that room. It was amazing.
Is Troy here yet?
He better be.
I just saw him strutting down the hall. So.
Unless he's all tired from fucking or something last night.
This is your main priority, Sam Roberts.
It always is.
No, it's not. It's certainly not. It's starting to become where you're saving the best stuff for the after show. Why? And I'm mad at you too, Troy Kwan.
Why? What happened?
Why when you tell us that you're banging your chick?
I thought because of his striped
and
pants.
that she's really loud and that Sam, heard.
Well, he didn't tell me till later, till he heard the whole thing.
Well, I had to get his permission. I wasn't going to go on the air and be like, oh, I heard you fucking. I was like, hey, is it okay if I go on the air and tell people I heard you fucking?
Right.
Right. And once I got his permission, we already interviewed Loki and it had gotten uncomfortable and we'd moved on from Cleveland.
And honestly, I was kind of weirded about the whole thing.
Yeah, that is pretty fucking weird.
Well, but if your chick is really loud, you got to assume someone
Really
is
loud.
listening somewhere.
Really loud?
Really loud.
Now, loud
Really
is one
loud?
thing. Sam, I don't want to put you on the spot here, and it's not to embarrass you or anything, but could you imitate it a little bit?
Yeah, that's
what did it sound like?
Great question.
Because
that's a great question.
Yeah, loud is loud, but there's a certain style, technique, tone.
Yes.
What did it sound like?
Well, I don't know. It was like...
Close your eyes. Get back.
Close
get
your
back in
eyes.
that room in Cleveland.
Remember it, and give it to us. Yeah.
It was like...
Actual volume too.
Right, of course.
Oh, my God.
Oh my God!
It's amazing.
That was what it
Was that the
sounded like?
pacing too?
Yeah.
You're fucking a pterodactyl.
Yeah.
And then it was like, and then it would slow down.
Damn, Troy was doing something
Oh,
like
slow down a little.
Yeah, and I'd be like,
Oh, give us the dynamic a little
Yeah,
bit.
yeah,
Alex,
please,
slow
please.
down.
not the deep voice.
And then-
no one's into the deep voice.
Well, I didn't hear Troy because he knew I was probably listening.
No, I mean, but you were imitating her with the deep voice.
Oh.
You never sound that deep, but now that you're imitating a girl coming, you have to sound like a
I don't know. I don't know.
But she would get down that low, really?
I guess I don't know. I mean, I don't know what girls sound like when they're
All right.
crying, so.
Oh.
No, but then it would get quiet.
Uh-huh.
I'd be like, oh, they're done. And then all of a sudden it's, ah! 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 And I'm like, what is he doing in there?
Wow.
He's doing some of that California long stroke.
Oh,
It was amazing.
Oh, yeah.
It was amazing.
It sounds it.
I mean,
Oh, Troy.
Troy?
jeez.
Yeah, we should have been talking about this yesterday.
Well, he was threatening that he was going to record.
I did. I told him earlier in the day.
But you should have recorded, and then you go to Troy and go, look, I got something.
Well,
I'll hit delete right now.
I thought
I just want you to know I do have it in case we want to go down that road.
I was just afraid if I recorded it, it'd be considered classless.
Well,
I wouldn't want
might
to do
have
that.
been.
Well, I mean, it's kind of classless that you turned off your television and just sat there and listened to the whole thing.
Troy,
Well, you know,
Creepy.
I don't think there's a human being alive that wouldn't do just what Sam did.
Well, that's kind of
You're
true.
right. I know you're right, but I would probably not
You
admit
hear
to it.
any kind of fucking noises coming from a room, you're going to listen.
I was watching one of those dating game shows or whatever that's on at like 3 o'clock in the morning.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, fuck that. I got new in-room entertainment.
Well, I was excited to see her, so.
Suggesting here that
So was
Troy
she.
brought the thunder.
Did you bring the thunder?
I mean, I was wound up from the Hustler Club.
Ah, right,
We had
okay.
the event earlier, and they had the girls bent over all day.
You
know,
were
and I'm
all
looking
horned up.
Yeah, I'm looking at a lot of asses, and then we were having some fun at the strip club, and then.
You know what it sounds like when there's a thunderstorm right outside your room and you can hear the thunder?
Yeah, yeah.
Louder.
That was
It was loud. Troy's storm was much louder.
Wow.
And we know Troy's down for whatever.
Whatever.
Yeah.
By the way, you're not telling the whole story. I got spies all over the fucking place. A dude in Wichita is like saying that you're not telling the whole story.
What am I missing?
That you were laying there deciding if you were going to jerk off or not.
Right. Well,
So why don't you add that to the story? Why do I have to get it from Wichita?
it's timing.
No, you were just about
I just
done.
hadn't gotten to that detail yet.
I don't know. I don't know.
Well, because it was asked to me yesterday, did you jerk off? And I thought that was a good question. And I said no, because, you know, Troy's my bro. But I definitely was like, maybe I will.
Yeah.
And then I was like, no, I can't. And then the sound started again. I was like, maybe I should a little bit.
Now, you had one of these adjoining rooms, one of the rooms with the door in the middle.
So I mean, Troy's down for whatever. You should have knocked to see if you're part of whatever.
Well, this is what I told him. I was like, Troy, once your chick gets here, you and her do whatever you're going to do, but just leave the door open. I'll come in and chill. You won't even know I'm there, and it'll be cool.
Right.
And he's like...
Would that be part of whatever, Troy? Let's start slow. Like all of a sudden, you look up and Sam is peeking, through the door.
And I won't even make a sound. You won't know I'm there.
And is he going to jerk off and watch?
Hold
or
on.
Just...
We're going slow.
Oh.
Go slow.
You're in the middle of what you're doing.
Make it sexy.
You're all about whatever. That door that joins the two rooms, you look up and you see that you got Sam's fucking eye you're poking through, looking.
Just in a little door crack.
Are you still down for whatever? You're going to continue with what you're doing, or you're going to stop the action?
I mean, technically, I'm on vacation.
Right.
You know what I mean? So
It's all good.
Sam is my bro.
Right.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I've had friends watch me fuck before. So
that's all good.
All right, so that's part of whatever. So now let's say Sam feeling a little more comfortable, like, oh, all right, he has no problem with me taking a little peek.
Yeah.
Now he's in the doorway in just his underpants.
Oh, boy. Oh, Jesus.
Well, that's why I sleep in.
But you could...
Yeah. Yeah.
But now he's just in the doorway with his underpants, and there might be a little action in the front there.
But I'm not touching it, but obviously there's some...
you're just observing.
Yeah,
But
is that
there's-
still part of whatever?
I would have to ask her, but she's a trooper.
So, for
So,
whatever you said.
yeah, she'd probably be okay with it.
All right. I want the real
whatever.
answers, by the way.
Yeah, I'm giving you real
Don't
answers.
do radio shit. We hate radio shit.
No, she's crazy. She's a
All right,
she's
so
a crazy bitch.
that's
so.
good. That's part of whatever. Now Sam goes, oh, this is all right.
Yeah.
So he pulls up a chair
Right.
and maybe pulls down his underpants and continues to watch it.
But just not
It does
touching it.
What?
But not touching it.
No, you're now
yet.
touching it. I mean,
Just pinching a little, though.
you're
Pitching the helmet.
Yeah,
Yeah,
not
yeah.
stroking.
yeah. Is that still part of whatever?
It's starting to go into the weird territory, but
Yeah.
Again, it's when you're in the moment, you're having a good time,
Right.
whatever.
Gritting my teeth. Like,
Yeah, the noises and shit would be
Okay,
a little.
okay.
That start getting a little weird. Like if you could just sit in the corner, I forget you're there.
You won't even know I'm here.
All right.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
his penis is certainly out.
Oh, man.
Definitely.
Am I facing it or is it behind me?
It's not like you have to look at it,
Either
but
way,
you just know it's going on. You looked up and went, oh, okay, he's now moved to the chair. And he's now jerking off because I'm having sex with my girlfriend.
Right.
I mean, obviously
She's
she
lovely, by the way.
she would.
No one would disagree with that. By
She
the
would
way,
have to
Troy.
feel comfortable with the situation, and by that time we had already had a couple cocktails, so we were.
And she was
feeling
in,
good.
and she was in the mood, by the way. I could hear that.
Oh,
Yeah, like I
apparently
said,
so.
we came back from the Hustler Club, so we were
All right, so
all wound up.
we're still good. Sam naked in a chair watching you have sex.
Right, just chilling.
You know
Yeah.
what if Sam kind of like gets a little brave and starts walking toward the bed? With
Oh, shit.
with that
It's all
hard
good,
on.
dude.
Yeah, I'm not cool with that.
Why?
I don't know, man. Like,
Yeah, I'm not cool with that, but whatever. I thought down for whatever.
Yeah, but think about
Well,
it this
when he
way.
said whatever yesterday, I really wanted the true definition of
Right.
whatever, and that's
Let's
what
see
we're
where
getting to today.
See where the line is.
Right.
Did you consider we're in Cleveland? We're on vacation. And Troy, you said yourself, if you're not in Cleveland to party, you shouldn't be in Cleveland.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
That's what he
Yeah.
said.
Yeah, I don't know. It's,
So now
it's-
Sam's walking over to the bed.
Right.
yeah,
With
I
a
knew.
raging hard on.
Yeah,
I
definitely
knew.
hard.
I'm probably gonna have to draw the line there. Although I would, I would say,
What if
hey,
he walks over to the bed with a raging hard on, but he's kind of like a life coach at this point? He's like fucking just
kind of rooting me on?
rooting you on, man.
Maybe he has a towel. Maybe he's drying me off.
Rooting you
yeah.
on, just
Or
turn
I
off
just, I
your
just
head.
sit down on the bed, like in the corner of the bed.
Oh, how creepy is that?
But he's a life coach. He's not touching you, but he's
Not
saying stuff
touching.
like, I don't know, you bang that pussy,
Yeah.
Troy. You bang that pussy.
Like, what if I just said, like, yeah, work that box?
Yeah, work it. Yeah, something like that. But he's not touching you.
Work that box.
He's showing respect to your girl. He's not going there.
Respect. He's sitting on the
Right.
bed naked, saying, "Work that box."
And I'd say this to her. I'd be like, by the way, you look lovely.
Yeah, yeah. He
Oh,
would,
all
he would
right,
absolutely
that's
be
classy.
complimenting her.
Now
That's
you're
true.
classy.
I mean, it all really
That's
depends
still
on
part of whatever.
Sam is my boy, so I mean,
Right.
Yeah.
And think about it this way. It's not like we're broing down. We're not, like, getting weird.
Yeah.
Broing down.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
What's broing
yeah.
down?
It's just like broing down. It's like whatever, you know?
Whatever.
Yeah, I mean, I've been in situations like that, not with my girlfriend, but with other,
Yeah.
broads. But
So Sam on the bed now with his raging heart on, not touching you, but maybe saying a few things.
Throwing down, making some comments.
Yeah, I don't. You know,
maybe going back and forth with some jokes.
Right.
Jokes.
Yeah, now's not the time to be joking.
Right,
joking matter.
What's wrong with you?
When you bro down though, you joke around a little bit.
But would you be up for him and his raging heart on sitting on the bed?
On the bed.
Cheering you on a little bit.
It's starting to get a little weird, but like I said, I mean, it depends on the
you
drinks.
You don't have to look at his heart on, by the way.
No, you don't
have to.
You could.
You could.
If I You're welcome to.
Yeah, I mean, there'd probably be the curiosity of, really? Like, you're sitting here naked with your dick out?
I'd be like, it's cool.
Now, what if he...
It's cool.
Now, what if he leans over just to kind of get a closer look, but how he's leaning over, he might have one of his hands on your back just because he's trying to get in there.
What?
Just kind of because he's leaning in.
But it's not like a sexy thing. It's more like like even a pat on the back. Good job, bro.
It's not even that.
Oh, my
it's like you're leaning on a chair, but it just happens to be Troy's back.
Right.
So you're leaning in and you're kind of supporting yourself a little bit.
To get a better look?
It's more of a balance thing.
So now you got Sam's hand on your back, but not in a sexual way, with his raging heart on as it gets a better look.
It's
as
for
he
balance.
compliments your chick and tells you a
bang
few
that box.
things and says that. Yes.
And my other hand is touching a little bit of myself.
See that we're going from bro to homo territory.
It's not homo because he's
Yeah,
touching your back.
Don't be
He's just
homophobic.
supporting
It's all good.
himself. He's
It's all
supporting
good.
himself.
It's all good.
Whatever.
Because he doesn't want to fall into the action, so
Right.
he wants to get a closer look, and it's just how you guys are set up. He has to put his hand on your back just
Down
to kind
for
of
whatever.
support
I
himself.
mean, I want to get like a really close look.
Yeah.
I mean, as far as dudes go, I maybe observing would be cool, but definitely touching is out of the question. Other girls would be fine.
No, for balance.
But it's not touching in a gay way.
Yeah,
Do you
but you can
understand
balance
that?
yourself on the bed. You don't have to balance
Yeah,
yourself
but I
on me.
wouldn't be able to get as close a look.
I'm thrusting, so you don't want to be balancing off of me.
No, that's true.
But I want to see the thrust.
You might be interfering with
Yes.
Troy.
That I don't want to do.
No.
Well, exactly. So you
That
might
I
want
don't
to
wanna
stay the
Get in
fuck
way
off
that
of my
mo-
back.
That machine.
What if? And then what if Sam kind of, I don't know, gets close enough to maybe just whisper in your ear a little bit, just a little bit.
Yeah, again.
Nothing gay, just
Well, what's he saying?
Oh, yeah. That would
Like I just be like, "You're doing really well, dude."
yeah, something like that.
Something like that.
Yeah, something very.
Like what if I just said this? Like I just leaned in and I was like, "Dude, you're fucking awesome at this."
holy shit.
But it's not like weird. It's just like, you know.
I was starting to get this vibe like in Pulp Fiction where the guy at the pawn store was like
Right.
watching Zed fuck
Right.
yeah.
Something like that.
What if
Yeah.
like Sam?
Yeah, you fuck. Yeah, that's you fuck. Yeah.
What if Sam adjusts himself and his penis touches you, but
Oh,
but
no.
it
Touches me?
But
Yeah,
as
by
a mistake,
accident. It's
as
a mistake.
Yeah.
Just for a quick second, and that's it.
That's
Yeah,
going to
yeah.
throw me way off.
Yeah.
that's not part of
what.
whatever anymore.
No, see again, man. Like my whatever. I mean, there's some definite.
Where did the whatever end?
There's
Because now I'm confused.
There's some
Yeah, me
gray,
too.
and then there's some definite black and white. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Out of that scenario, where did the whatever end?
The whatever definitely ended in touching me.
Yeah.
Everything else you're all right with.
Well, I mean, again, dude, it depends on the mood. It depends on my chick. I mean, my chick is fun, and she's.
Can I whisper in your ear without touching you? And just be like, "You're awesome at this."
That's
awesome at this.
or Sam goes, "I'm learning a lot from you, Troy."
Right.
But
something
he
like
whispers that in your ear.
That. Like if I was just like,
Yeah. Man, I'm learning a lot here.
if I
today.
just leaned in, I was like, "Dude, you should teach a fucking class."
Yeah.
Oh man.
Why? You know what I mean?
Some like I'm getting married soon,
That's
and I
pretty
got you're teaching me some new moves for the honeymoon.
Yeah.
But
What
he
if I-
whispers
what if-
it in your ear.
What if I leaned in and I was like, "Wait till Jess sees that one."
Oh man.
Just something like that.
Yeah.
implying that I'm gonna fuck Jess.
No. Shit. Implying that I'm going to use your tricks.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then we're still in bro territory.
Okay, cool.
Bro.
And,
whatever.
and down for whatever.
And down for whatever.
You just don't want to
I
be
thought that was all
touched
good.
with Sam's raging heart on by mistake.
How
Good song,
about,
by the way.
I bet I could change the entire dynamic here just by saying that.
Yeah.
Everything we've talked about.
Yeah.
And you're kind of like, some things like, well, it's a gray area, but now he's with Jess, and they both walked into that door. Now, does the dynamic change?
Oh yeah.
Now you don't care if he's got the hand on your back. And
That's like high fiving. Like fuck yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Smash that ass.
Okay.
That's all in whatever.
Oh yeah, that's
now you're down for whatever.
So I got to
problem-
bring a chick with me.
So the
Right.
problem
Yeah.
is he's alone.
yeah. That's what makes it a little
Yeah,
creepy.
yeah.
I think Jess wasn't in Cleveland.
Right.
So
But
I'm just
I'm
saying.
saying if, whatever.
I come in and me and Jess are like, "I bet you didn't
Yeah.
expect this."
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
you'd be
yeah.
like, "Yeah."
So and then you guys start fucking.
Right.
Oh, man,
Oh
right?
yeah. Then fuck yeah, dude.
Cool.
That sounds great.
Cool. In the same bed.
High-fiving.
Yeah, I mean, let me think about this
The
one.
girls are laughing together.
The beds were pretty big in Cleveland.
Are you wanting to swap?
It depends on the mood, you know what I mean?
Whatever.
It depends on what's going
whatever,
down.
man.
But what if we're both there and we're in the same bed and then our ankles touch? Is that cool?
Yeah, that's all right.
All right. What if our feet cross?
What?
So like one foot's on top of the other.
I mean, are we playing footsie with each other?
No, but what if it, I mean, I don't know where it's going.
It's getting so crazy, you know.
It's getting nuts.
Yeah.
I mean, if I focus on what's going on and it throws me off, no, we can't do that.
Okay.
But if it's just like, you know.
You're so sexed up at this point.
Right.
You're not going to notice whose foot is touching whose.
Whose dick's in whose ass. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, no dicks in this ass.
It's all good.
See, we could have done this yesterday, Sam. See what I'm getting at?
Now we got 2 days.
You saved this for your fucking after show.
No, because it wasn't
I know
nearly
you
as good
did.
on the after show, and we got 2 days of radio out of it. Boom.
So did you jerk off?
No. But I considered it a lot.
I think he did. I think he's not
I would
telling
have told you. I would have told you.
No, you would. I don't think you would.
I think he would.
Troy,
Because I totally called him out on the creepiness.
Sam's a fag. I would have
Think
jerked
so?
off. I would have jerked off. Did you need Troy's voice to put it over the top for you?
No.
If she's screaming like that and you're in the room right next to them and you're alone, I'm jerking off.
I don't think so because...
Are you jerking off?
No, and here's
Yeah.
why.
You don't jerk off as much as I do, I guess.
The Troy Quan
Do you
factor.
jerk off a
That's
lot?
exactly
Yeah,
it.
yeah, but it's the Troy factor.
Yeah.
See, the Troy factor, it takes me out of the mix.
But it sounds like you don't even hear Troy.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, you don't, but you know he's in there.
I know he's in there.
And so
I wouldn't care, man.
you know if Troy...
Well, how
Troy
does she
was-
sound again? Let me make sure.
Okay.
All right, here's
And then I'll give you my answer. And we don't hear Troy, right?
No, I didn't hear Troy.
I was silent. I made sure I kept
knew.
quiet.
Well, that's good.
But he
You
didn't.
knew someone from the show was close by.
He knew I was in the other room.
Yeah. And then
But he
she
didn't-
started making all this crazy noise, and I was just like, oh, fuck. And I didn't want to tell her to quiet down. Because we've gotten in trouble in my apartment before.
Wow.
So what's that?
For what?
Because she screams, and you can just hear it ricocheting off the...
Are you that
hallway.
good, or is she like a screamer?
I don't know. I mean, you have to ask her. I don't know. I mean...
Yeah,
Troy thinks he's that good.
Yeah, he does.
He just doesn't want to be the guy to say it.
He said she gets wild in hotel rooms.
Yeah,
She gets
that's
loose.
her thing.
Well, she just really lets loose.
no neighbors.
It's true. Trust me.
She's fun, man. She's a lot of fun.
How did it sound again? Give us a good 30 seconds of what you heard there, Sam.
Well, I didn't hear. She wouldn't go on for a full 30 seconds because there'd be pauses and.
Why were you
know.
pausing? Were you just needed to catch your breath there, Troy?
Well, it's all about tension and release.
Dynamic.
You build it up and then you break
Right.
it down. You build it
Slow
right
that
back
shit
up.
down for a second.
Yeah, you don't be a powerhouse. You know?
Right.
I'm 34 years old, man. I know how to pace myself.
Good for you.
All right, go ahead, Sam. What did you hear?
Well, it was just like, she's just laying there. And all of a sudden I heard,
Oh.
Oh, yeah, I'm jerking off.
Yeah, you are?
No problem.
But see, I knew.
I'm not even gonna, yeah, no problem.
But anytime I thought about it, because I was like, I might have to jerk off. But as soon as I thought about it, I was like, wait. But I know very well that Troy Quan is the one who's making her make those sounds. And immediately, I can't do it.
Right, that's what the
No,
that's the catch.
I would do it really fast, hoping that I don't hear Troy.
Well, I didn't
See, that
hear
was
him.
a problem. At any moment, you could hear Troy go.
Yeah, I hate dude noises. That's all. It's the worst.
Some kind of fucking dude grunt.
But I knew he was there the whole time. So whether I heard him or not, I knew he was there.
Yeah.
And I
That
didn't
does
even
take away
I didn't even achieve erection.
Oh, wow.
That's right.
That was only half the time because we started in the shower.
You did?
Yeah.
I would have loved to have heard that.
Because there was a towel rack inside the shower.
Yeah?
So you could use it as a hold on as a grip.
If I'd heard you in the shower, I would have gone in the bathroom and tried to listen through the vents.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, yeah. And
You have to, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's still a little creepy, but
You're cool, all right?
yeah, whatever.
All right, cool.
E-Rock, would you have jerked off?
Yeah, as long as Troy wasn't in there, yeah.
Well,
How
he
she gonna
wasn't
make the
there.
sounds? As long as
No, the
Troy-
Troy sounds. As long as I wasn't hearing that, I would have been fine.
Yeah.
no
Nice.
Troy Quan sounds.
That's the chance you got to take.
Yeah, I was very conscious of making sure there was no sounds coming from me.
Because you knew that I was going to be listening.
Yeah, and then especially and then I forgot, like, she really let loose. So
yeah, she did. I heard it.
I was like, yeah, and I thought to myself, oh my God, he's fucking recording this.
You were thinking that while you were banging her?
Yeah, and then the last thing I wanted is you to bring audio on here of me like, ugh.
So while you were banging her, you were thinking about me?
Ooh.
I mean, it crossed my
Wow. A little bit.
Well, you recording crossed my mind. And then I didn't want to tell her to be quiet because...
Cool, we're bros.
Where's that obnoxious bird noise we used to play?
Oh,
so many people are
man,
referencing
remember that?
They're saying, did Sam hear a bird?
Now, and also, Sam, like I said, you have the adjoining doors.
Yeah.
Were you in any way, shape, or form trying to see if there was any way to look
No.
through the door, underneath it?
I didn't approach the wall. I didn't approach the door.
Why?
I thought that would be too creepy.
Yeah, but they don't know that.
Yeah, but I would have told
they
them.
have
You're
no
alone with
idea.
your own thoughts.
They don't know.
Yeah, but
don't know.
I was going to tell him whatever I was going to do. Like, I was thinking about texting him while the noises, like, just
man.
sending him a text that just
Yeah,
said, you
yeah.
animal, or something.
Well, if you're not going to use
that's
those
good.
noises to jerk off yourself, you should have done that for the goof.
No, I was like,
the
I
goof,
just
for
want
the
to
goof.
listen. I just want to experience it. Not to the extent that she is, obviously, but, you know, experience it.
It's still weird.
You think so?
What if some of Sam's pre-cum kind of just dripped on you?
Yeah, no way. That's throwing me way off.
But I can't control that.
But it's pre-cum, and he can't control it, and he was like leaning in to get a look, and
I didn't think it was going to come out then.
maybe some pre-cum kind of
I mean, if I'm in
flung onto your back.
A little, not like a lot.
You know how
not a
that
load.
stuff can get around.
Yeah, just a drop or two.
Oh.
But you feel like it's a raindrop all of a sudden in the middle of your back.
I probably would have just thought it was sweat.
Right, maybe that's
Yeah,
sweat. Maybe,
true.
we'll just keep thinking it's sweat. It'll be
That's
fine.
true.
Right.
And a lot of people are saying, how does Sam know that it wasn't Troy making the noises? And that they were getting down for some whatever.
Oh,
No,
I
it was
mean,
a
it was-
real whatever.
I would tell you if there was whatever.
It was a very female-sounding voice. And I was, because he'd been talking to the stripper at the Cherry Darts thing, I was definitely listening intently to hear if there was another female voice.
Oh.
But there was just the one.
Okay, so you were thinking like, whoa, what's going on there? Maybe two chicks.
Yeah, but no, it was just the one.
Then you'd have been fucking more than happy to knock on the door. Because it's two chicks.
If it's two chicks, then he's got an extra, you know?
Yeah, yeah,
There's one of me, there's one
Then
of you.
you're
and there's
knocking
two
on that
chicks.
door.
Yeah, I'd be like, hey, you're not
like-
using them both at the same time.
Go ahead, jump in.
Thank you, dude.
You know what you got to do?
That's broing down.
You really do have to just
That broing
not
down
say
thing
anything.
sounds really gay.
Yeah,
Someone has
bro
to say
down.
It. Bro down kind of sounds gay.
It's not gay.
Well, I mean, look, I've been in bands and we've done all sorts of crazy
Know
shit.
why?
so-
Yeah, but know why it sounds? Because we had that guy that did the book Vocabulary and all that. It just
Bro.
sounds so fucking
The
gay.
bro is definitely anything with bro is a
Just
little
sounds
gay.
kinda gay-ish.
Just a touch of the gay is in there.
It's
Anything
kinda-
with bro.
I think she was making that noise.
Actual recordings
Yeah.
from Troy's room.
That is
There's a similarity.
that's the horned screamer bird. One of the most obnoxious birds out
That's a
there.
bad one.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, I don't know what Troy was doing in there, but whatever he was doing, she appreciated it.
Yeah, she liked it.
Yeah, a lot.
I can't tell you how many guys are checking in with hard-ons right now because of this story.
Now it's just like you're
God.
hearing me.
Yeah,
Bro.
I'm
Like,
hearing
that's
guys
not-
talk about it.
Bro.
And I was the one making the sound. That's disgusting. I mean,
No, that voyeur shit rules.
yeah, it does.
You hear a female just fucking moaning in another room. That shit rules.
Yeah, if it had been,
Are you kidding me?
if it had just been a room, it would have been on. But I was thinking about Troy. It's like I'm not gonna get a
Now,
hard on
here's
here.
what
Were
you
you
gotta
thinking
do,
of?
though.
Wait, oh, sorry. Ed.
You just walk in,
Yeah.
and then like walk right to the head of the bed where the chick's head is.
Yeah.
And just like leave your dick there.
Present.
Like present and go, hey.
Is that cool?
I'd probably like fucking slap your dick out of the way. Get the fuck out of here.
That's what happened. to
That's
whatever.
no bro. That's no bro. Come on, dude.
That's
We're
no
not-
hey, man. What's wrong with you? You're not a team player. You said you're about whatever.
My version of
Cleveland
whatever.
party.
My version
Exactly.
of whatever is with chicks. Not another dude getting in the mix.
But I
it's
wouldn't
not
be
a
touching
dude,
you.
it's a bro.
It's a bro, first of all.
Remember, you guys were broing.
Yeah, that makes it even
He's
weirder.
taking the broing to the next level. That's
Right.
all.
I wouldn't be touching you.
Yeah, he's not presenting his penis to you.
And I'd be like, what the fuck did you come to Cleveland for then?
Yeah.
Right,
Party
man.
time.
The only way that'd be acceptable is if Jess was involved.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, man.
He
Sorry,
just
dude.
walks up, presents, her head turns sideways, and just like accepts.
What if she just accepted?
Yeah,
What
what
if
if
she
she
accepted
accepted?
before you noticed? notice, and you were like, well, she's down. I guess I'm not going to be the nerd.
I mean, if that's really what she wants to do, she can go for it.
Yeah, you don't want to be the square.
Right.
Wow.
No, I did say I was down for whatever.
I would have tried to find an opening. I would have opened my window and see if there was a ledge.
Just scale the building.
Yes.
He's hanging outside, risking his life.
I would try to figure out if I could use the hotel mirror and put a stick on it and put it out. I would try all sorts of shit to get a peek of that.
No, I didn't want to. I didn't want to see Troy.
Well, I wouldn't be happy seeing Troy either,
in the action.
I would hope that I could figure the mirror out perfectly.
And also, his girlfriend, I met her. She's a very nice, classy lady. I don't want to disrespect her by invading her privacy like that.
You know, this is a very good question from Sean and PA. What if Sam cupped your balls?
If I just cut the
They were looking a little heavy.
Oh,
not the dick.
Yeah, nothing
Just a little
like that.
cup.
Oh,
That throws me way off.
Oh, that would. There's no reason
What
for
if
that.
I put a pinky in the asshole, but you thought it was your chick?
Oh.
Well, I mean, I would see her reaching around. I would tell that it's not her.
Oh.
So yeah, that
Well,
would
what
work.
if I just did it then?
I mean, that would be.
All right, I guess Troy's not down for whatever. Is
Apparently
what we're
not.
Finding here. He's not a true rock
When we
star.
heard whatever yesterday,
you're not
I
a
was
true rock
assuming
star.
whatever, but
Well-
apparently whatever doesn't mean
No.
whatever.
I'm down for whatever as long as it's not gay shit. I mean,
What is
Yo, you're broing.
You're having sex with
Remember,
a girl.
you're
How
broing.
is that
yeah.
gay?
I mean, once you're touching me and entering me,
Listen.
it's not. It turns from bro into homo.
It's not gay. It's not. It's just. It's all sexual. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's just all sexual.
It's all sexual.
It's
We're
the
in England.
one umbrella of sexuality.
That's not my sexuality, dude.
This guy getting mad about it. It's hilarious. As soon as you're entering.
Yeah, that just takes shit to a whole fucking different level.
It's all just sexual.
It's all sex.
I mean, if she's in the moment, she's like, Sam, go ahead and stick your
fuck,
finger
is
in my
that funny.
butthole. I'd be like, whatever.
Yeah, what if she's saying some of this stuff?
Hey, look.
What if she goes, Sam, you know what? Cup his balls.
What if she's? Yeah. What if she told me to do something to you?
Now, if she said, how far would you go if she's saying shit?
Yeah, no.
You're like, that's not.
Yeah,
You'd be
that's-
like,
that's a
don't
tough
tell
one.
him to do that.
Yeah, no, I'd be
yeah.
like, nah. I work with this guy. He's not cupping my balls.
Yeah. Is that the difference?
And then it's like, oh, Troy, come on. We're
Yeah.
here for fun.
I'd be like, stop being a square, dude. We're in Cleveland.
You guys are like teaming up against me.
Right, right. Now you got the chick and fucking
And that's not a
Sam.
position you want to be in with the.
No,
you know, you
no.
don't want to be the not cool guy.
And also, remember, there's nothing else to do in Cleveland. So
That's true.
That's true.
It is true.
You know, so-
Well, in that case, I mean, if she's down, as long as it
Whatever.
just stays in the room, you
Stays
know,
in the
whatever.
room. It's,
Whatever. You know, it doesn't
down
leave
for
there.
whatever.
We're there to have a good time.
Exactly.
Cleveland.
Exactly.
That's pretty good. That's a good story that Sam chose not to tell in our show yesterday.
Yeah, thanks.
Thanks,
I
Sam.
told you guys.
Thanks.
Well, he's a mic hog, so.
We got to hear about E-Rock and
Not a
Roland
mic hog.
trying
That's why
to
I
find
didn't
a
tell
place
the
to
story.
eat. That story was
yeah.
just as good as this one. You're right, Sam.
Well, that is
You're
funny,
right.
though, because they're fat, so.
E-Rock fucking got me bad yesterday. I kept my Twitter open when they were doing that interview with Loki.
Oh, yeah.
Loki, whatever the fuck. I don't give a fuck what his name is. I'll never see that dumb movie.
You probably will. It's a big movie.
If they don't give us superheroes, I'm not going to see their movie.
A bunch of other people will.
But I left my Twitter open, and I was very confused because there was a tweet about his dreamy eyes, that I was into his dreamy eyes.
Yeah, E-Rock was tweeting on your opened account.
Yeah, he got me good.
Yeah.
Fucker, I hate when he gets me good.
Maybe that's why he didn't say much.
Yeah, he didn't
Yeah,
act like Opie on the air. He decided.
Yeah.
He was blowing up my Twitter instead. All right, that's good. We learned a little more about whatever today, Ant.
We learned a little more about whatever entails.
Yeah.
You know, I thought there was no limit to the whatever Cleveland party, as far as Troy Kwan goes, but apparently there is some kind of
There's
line.
some boundaries.
Did you tell your girlfriend that I heard you guys and her specifically?
Yeah.
Was she? What did she think?
She's a trooper.
Yeah?
I told you, she's fun. She's punk rock. She doesn't give a fuck.
Good.
She bro down.
She's down for what? Was she down for whatever or your version of whatever? Because your version of whatever is kind of square. To tell you
Right.
the truth.
Well, she's kind of, she doesn't really want to hook up with dudes. So we're sort of on the same page with that.
Again, dude, he's a bro.
Yeah.
Would she hook up with a bro?
Bro.
Well, that kind of makes it a little. It would be like me hooking up with one of her friends. Like I don't know if
cool.
she'd be. Well, I don't think she'd be cool with that. I mean, it depends on the friend, of course.
But you'd be cool with it.
Well, yeah, of course.
So
I'm a guy.
she'd be cool with hooking up with one of your friends.
Yeah.
Nah, she's different like that.